Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Northern Kentucky versus Wright State college basketball matchup on Sunday, February 4th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use that discount code PICK, you'll get 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, who have large bankrolls. If that's you, it's called the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. And the way to get those packages is to text the number you see on the screen. You'll get that one-on-one service you're looking for. So text that number if you make big bets. But let's get to this one. Northern Kentucky taking on Wright State. This is Horizon League action. There's a bunch of Horizon League games today. A lot of these I didn't do videos on. Some of them we did. We kind of mixed it up today. But, there's a lot of teams that are kind of really near the bottom of the conference and seems to be, top and bottom heavy. These are two teams that are kind of right in the middle. And once we go through the numbers here, you'll kind of see why. Because teams like Wright State, they have a killer offense and they play no defense whatsoever. And we've seen that strategy in just about every sport out there over the years. It never works. But anyways, Northern Kentucky is 11-11 on the season. Wright State 12-11, 6-4 straight up in their last 10 games, 4-5 on the road this season, both straight up and against the number, while NKU 8-2 straight up at home and 6-2-1 against the number in those home games. The Horizon League always just a one-bid conference, so, it's just a matter of getting hot at the right time. And Wright State certainly has the numbers that show that they have the ability to do that. It's just going to take some playing some defense. We saw them last time out as a favorite against Youngstown State. They lost by 11 at home in that game. Wins over Iwapui and Cleveland State on the road are pretty uninspiring because those are pretty lousy teams. Also a win over Milwaukee, another bad team, but losses against Green Bay, the prior meeting against Youngstown State, wins against Robert Morris and PFW. It's basically what we see here from Wright State is they're taking care of business against the bad teams, but not beating any of the good teams or even the reasonably good teams. And when we look at Northern Kentucky, it's a lot of the same. Losses against Youngstown State and PFW, a game that they were favored in, and then a win over Green Bay, who has played pretty good, but I don't think they're all that good. I think they certainly have some problems. And wins over Youngstown State earlier this season. Lost at Cleveland State, Oakland, and they played St. Mary's and got absolutely crushed earlier this season as well. This game, it's just one of those things where it's like, do you like the teams that have the big offense and don't play defense? I think that's certainly more attractive, especially at the professional level where people play fantasy sports. But for me, I always think games are won and lost on the defensive side, and I think that Wright State, that defense, I just cannot buy into it at all, no matter how many points they score. I just think, that whole idea of just playing that matador defense, it just leaves yourself wide open because if you miss on the other end, which they do, more than half the time, it leaves yourself just wide open for the other team to string together buckets on you. I'm going to take Northern Kentucky, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.